Buckeyes survive. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense will have the football first here. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down. Kirk, this should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for.
Y'all on it.
Magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year. And this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll hand it off. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver hauls it in, nobody in the neighborhood. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, and takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup with guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can we showcase better than them.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course. That classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in the unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson. It looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw. Ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes make...
He's on the clear. Here
Chris, you can see the defense selling out, trying to come up with a stop, and in doing so, they had no one left to take this back down once he's able to break through the initial surge from the defense. Big game for this offense, not only picking up the first down, but a huge gain.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Contact as he let the ball go. Wide open downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the open touchdown. And now the handoff. They'll start him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
Caught near the goal line. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. They pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on third down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on third down, and force a field goal.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To the air, it's Manning. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Dumps it down and back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here to the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Moore. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How many first downs is he on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
That one falls into
the ball.
Defensive play. Brings up second down. This is the 6th play on the drive. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Dropping back. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Finds an open target on the left side. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. They told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack to the D.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Tate. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that it didn't end in an interception.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be to keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the return will be brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last week. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. And you look at that uniform, you think over the years of Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set with some of the...
They're standing there, gets hit again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one will be fair caught.
Hello. I just cashed out you some money. Can you Apple Pay it back to me? And then while I'm here, because definitely need to take you to Briarwood next hour or two. Do you need anything that's washed or anything like that? That's it. All right, so once I get some clothes, I'll put some clothes in the wash.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayan. A deep shot to the right.
No.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out as they put something together with this run. Here comes a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changed his playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a 1st down. Longhorns come to the line. Set up for a set it down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. Flat out drop. What would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Looking for his back. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go on 4th down. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop right at the line. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. They wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it. And the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get inside and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Sand. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Third down, out of the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. The tight end has got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. Give the defense all the credit. What a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today.
Longhorns will kick this away and get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
To throw, it's Sand. He pulls in the catch. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Completion makes it second and short. They'll give it to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Buckeyes make up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And now from the pistol formation. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it down the right side. The pass is intercepted.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away.
He's in the clear. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. You send it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Option look. It's saying. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. The quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Saying. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. On 2nd and goal, but give it to him again. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then end a pick. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I throw it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw. Misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker. And a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great hit to deny a touchdown. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now it's 3rd and short at the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the back makes a difficult grab, but he couldn't stay in bounds there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7th. To throw, it's Manning. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He's looking for the end zone.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that will help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them.
Man, I done dropped 3 picks.
At this point in the game.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the tight end.
You stop, bro.
On the overthrow, just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off.
They make those
After a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
But added 2 balls away.
To
Then
see
that other
defensive
one
backs
in
who
the
are able
face.
to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Oh, look at the quick cut. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Looks right and lets it fly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Great move there. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, your best players are going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Grinding away with a running game.
Yeah, you sending it.
Gain down to around the 5-yard line. So
Yeah, I'm just playing against the computer, though.
The clock and add points if they can. Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. First and goal, handoff. You see he's able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations,
You want time out?
they want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for a late deep throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looks left and finds his target there. 0 running room. Stops right at the line of scrimmage. Crucial third down play coming up. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down. Critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. To throw, it's Manning. Makes a grab.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass rush gets home. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Great.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And the defense is going to win.